Hi, Jacob. I think the audience can enter the questions in the chat box. So in the meantime, I'll start my session. And
Okay.
towards the end, I think we can together answer these questions. So thank you, Dr. Jacob, for this wonderful session explaining all the importance of graphical abstracts and why it is important, especially in this world of social media and short attention span. So now I will show what at Editage we do to convert your raw data into graphical abstract. So I'll be sharing my screen now, and this is a live demo. I'll be using Adobe Illustrator, and just before the live demo, I'll just using a PowerPoint presentation, I'll just explain what are the background steps involved. So here I begin. So basically, when you give us a science article for converting it into graphical abstract, what we do is that we first read the abstract, then we read the full article, and then we go for a background study so that whatever we draw or illustrate will be scientifically correct. So on the left bottom part of my screen, you can see heart. We cannot change the color of the heart to green or blue because it won't be scientifically correct, because we use blue color for deoxygenated blood and red for oxygenated blood, or pure and impure are depicted using these two colors. When it comes to physics, we cannot depict fire using blue color. It will look like something very cold. And you cannot use the strain structure of graphene for fullerenes or things like that. We cannot change. So background study is important. And we also cannot change chemical structures or chemical formulas. So we have expert content writers who have scientific background to write the storyboard. We say these all we can include in the graphical abstract. And then we have designers, like normal graphical designers, graphic designers, and scientific graphic designers like me, who has expertise in both science and in graphic design. And then we have feedback sessions. This is all in-house steps. So the content team will again check if the graphical abstract has got everything. Then we have multiple rounds of revision even inside Editage, and we have a quality checking step. After that, it will be sent back to the client or to you, and you can also suggest any changes, and there will be 2 to 3 revisions involved after the delivery of the graphical abstract. So now let us jump into the live demo. So here I am using Adobe Illustrator for this demonstration. This is the industry standard software used by graphic designers. So for that, I'll be using this study. See, assessing the impact of Azadirachta indica leaf extracts from different solvents on the growth of tomato plants. So before beginning, I want to say that this is an imaginary study that I created just for this webinar. This is a dummy study. This is not real. You should not try this. And the basic abstract is this. This is the text abstract, which you have usually on top of your science article. And here we are using the extracts from Azadirachta indica or neem tree for studying its effect on the growth of tomato plants. So we have prepared different solvents like hot water extraction, cold water, ethanol, and methanol extractions. So, and then we have applied it on tomato plants. This is the scientific name of the tomato plant. So after planting the tomato seedlings, after that, just after 2 days, we started spraying this extract on the tomato plant, and the parameters measured were plant height, leaf number, branch number, etc. And the result is that cold water extract produced the most significant improvement in growth, but others also were promoting the growth of tomato plant. So this is the basic structure of the paper that I'll be using for the study. And here there is a table. Again, this is also imaginary, just for the explanation. Okay, so now we have the title of the paper. So this is the graphical abstract. Different journals use different sizes of a graphical abstract. So we designers usually choose it based on the journals. So since this is a title, we need a background here. I'm adding a background, and to make it visible, I am using white color. And now this is the title. We should feel like that. So I'm giving it more a larger font size, and I'm also making it bold. Now, why science is important with this is that, see, this is a scientific name or biological name, so it has to be in italics. So I'll convert it into italic. So now the title is ready, and I'm using 0.25 for the font size. And we had extracted Acidirecta indica extract. So that is the scientific name of the neem. So I need to show the neem leaf here. Okay, here it comes, and I name it Acidirecta indica leaves. Again, this is a scientific name, so I have to convert it into italics. So these all will be checked by our content team, whether it is right scientifically or not. And we have 4 different extraction methods: hot water, cold water, ethanolic, and methanolic. So this we have added. And so this is actually the first extraction step. We have to add a title for that also, extraction, so that the people who read can understand these are all the parts that are being studied. So, and I give this color. Okay. So now to show a different extraction, I'll add another clip art or say an icon that I have created before. So this comes here. Okay. Generally in graphical abstract, we use mostly graphics and less kind of text. So now we need to add the tomato plant and show the next step, that is spraying. So here it comes, and this step is or application, we can say. So first we have done extraction, then application. So this started after 2 days of transplantation. So we have to show that also. So we use this one, this calendar icon. So here you can see this day we are planting that tomato seedling. And after 2 days, we started spraying every week. This is a weekly spraying. So we add that. And here we mark it day of transplantation, so that it is clear that that is marked on the calendar. And this is foliar spraying, so that also we can add. And here comes the name of the test plant. And again, this is a scientific name, so we convert it into italics. So this is application, and then comes the result. So we add this here, and for that, I'm using the table that was used in the study. So here you can see that the cold water extraction gave most results. But to show that, we have to use, as Jacob has said, we use arrows to show the effect. Okay. So whatever led to growth, we will be depicting with arrows. And here you can see the treatment, plant height, number of leaves, number of branches. These are all text. So I need to add something graphically, graphical representation must be there. So I am using these icons, bringing it here. So treatment, for the treatment, I can use one of the extracts here. So the extract was used. Then we measured the plant height. So this is a plant with a scale showing plant height, number of leaves, and number of branches, so that people can relate it to, people can understand it very easily. They may not be from your area of expertise, even a farmer can read this paper and understand that these are the studies that are done. So here we have the conclusion, like all extracts improve the plant growth. Cold water extract showed the best result. But again, that has to be in bold, and I'll use a larger size. So this is it. Now we need the final conclusion. Cold water extract of neem leaves. So I'll make it white, bold. So this has to be smaller than the title. This is 25, so at least 1 point smaller. 24 I'll keep, and I'll keep it in the center. So this is the graphical abstract. But this all looks plain, so I need to add a background here. I'll send it to back and maybe add this shade here. So now the whole study is being said in figures and lesser text. So this will be very easy to read. Now I'll just change to the presentation. So here is the abstract that we have created, which is similar to this text that you see on the bottom of my screen. But you can understand the graphical abstract can be a gateway to your paper. Anyone can be interested in reading something that has got illustrations. So basically, we use different softwares, and industry standard are Adobe Illustrator. Some people also use Affinity Designer. Even PowerPoint can be used, or Procreate can be used for drawing. And there are open source softwares like Inkscape or Krita for drawing purposes. And for 3D, we use Blender and Cinema 4D. So even you can use Mindgraph for making abstracts on your own. So that's all about the demonstration on graphical abstract. And we have other services like creating infographics, video summaries and all. You can check the Editage website, and the link has been provided in the chat box here. So you can check that. And of course, you can ask any questions to Dr. Jacob and myself if you have any. Thank you.